Members of the diplomatic community, distinguished guests, good afternoon. 9 years ago, I took the chairpersonship of the Democratic Progressive Party for the first time. As many of you may know, in the same year, the party had just lost the presidential election, the 2008 presidential election. Now, to rebuild the people's trust in the DPP, I launched a small donor campaign. I asked the public for their support so that we can get back on our feet again and become a viable opposition party. I knew regaining the public's confidence would take time, so I didn't expect the response to come quickly. Within a month, a lady who earned a living by washing dishes sent us an envelope. There was $20,000 and a note inside. The note said, "I asked for nothing in return, but your party to safeguard the sovereignty of Taiwan." There were tens of thousands of people like her. They came from all walks of life, generously pledging their support for the DPP. They felt strongly about the democratic values the party stood for. They believe that the DPP is a force capable of moving Taiwan forward once again. Today, I'm here commemorating the 31st anniversary of the DPP with you in my capacity as Taiwan's ruling party. I'm pleased to have the opportunity to say we are delivering on those expectations. We have not shied away from the momentous responsibilities placed upon us. Since my election, I have completed pension reform, a task previous administrations were not able to achieve. The number of social housing throughout Taiwan is rapidly increasing. Our long-term care plan is gradually benefiting more and more seniors. One of our most critical pieces of legislation, that is the forward-looking infrastructure plan, has passed. At the same time, we are also working to reform the military, the judiciary, and the tax system. Our economy is improving too. Export orders have seen 12 consecutive months of growth. GDP growth has exceeded past expectations. Following the announcement of public sector wage increases, the private sector is also following suit. The unemployment rate in August is 3.76%, the lowest it had been in 26 months. In addition to this, we have taken steadfast and pragmatic steps to broaden Taiwan's international space and strengthen relations with countries around the world. Of particular importance are Taiwan's diplomatic allies. We are grateful to the 15 countries that voiced their support for Taiwan at the UN General Assembly earlier this month. We are determined to work with all diplomatic allies in order to more effectively support their development. For like-minded countries, we are furthering trade and investment ties, as well as cooperation on issues like innovation, green energy, and science and technology. We have kept in close communication regarding the shared security challenges in the region. Another one of our foreign policy priorities is the new southbound policy. We have worked tirelessly for Taiwan to play a greater role in the region, particularly in areas of trade, investment, education, tourism, and culture. We are seeing the dividends of such efforts. Tourism from New Southbound countries have has increased by 36.7% from the year prior. Trade is up 19.39%. The number of students from these countries has also increased by almost 10%. All of this has brought Taiwan and new southbound countries closer together. Taiwan would not be where it is today without the support from international society. The countries you represent have walked with Taiwan along our journey towards a democracy. Together, we have witnessed Taiwan's transition from a net recipient to a contributor around the world. Today, it is undeniable that Taiwan is an active member of the international community. I'm sure that our efforts in health, education, human rights, regional security, and climate change have not gone unnoticed around the world. In fact, we recently released our very first voluntary national review documenting our efforts for the UN Sustainable Development Goals. In the coming years, Taiwan's international participation will continue to face many challenges. Taiwan deserves your support so that, as a partner, we can contribute to a safer, healthier, and more prosperous global community. I started this speech with a story of how, one step at a time, the DPP regained the trust and confidence of the people. This story is also relevant for Taiwan's international situation. Only through continued support from international society, even if it is incremental, can Taiwan play a greater role around the world. We have already made our intentions clear. Taiwan is ready to work with each of your countries to create a more democratic, secure, and prosperous international society. I hope that you will also be willing to work with Taiwan for a better joint future. I would like to thank you all for coming today. Let us have a toast. Let us raise our glasses. You have one with you now. Oh, I'm sorry, some of you may not have a glass. Okay. So, despite so, let me propose a toast to your good health.
Please raise your glasses and let's propose a toast to the DPP. Cheers.